This is a video about my journey to discover the highest quality way to play the original mainline 2D Sonic games, Sonic 1, 2, CD, 3 and Knuckles. Playing Sonic Mania has made me want to go back and enjoy them all over again. I bought them for every platform I owned, but until now I never stopped to actually think about the best way to play them. So let's run through some of the options. We can of course use the original hardware to give us an authentic experience, however this is not as straightforward as it sounds, and I could do a whole video just on this topic. I'm going to try and prove to you that this is not the best way to play anymore, but let's take note of the basic features you should expect from any other version going forward. Using lock-on technology, with the original hardware you could play as Knuckles in Sonic 2 and Tails in Sonic and Knuckles. Another option for playing the original games, which is available for pre-order at the time of recording, is the Mega SG. This is a clever piece of kit that claims to recreate the Genesis hardware with all the convenience of wireless controllers and modern video output. This looks great, and if you want a convenient way to experience classic games, including the Master System versions, exactly as they were, then assuming the product does what it says, then you can stop right here. For now, let's just assume the Mega SG manages feature parity with the original hardware. This looks great if you want to play a lot of games and have the cards, but I just want to play Sonic games, and there are cheaper, better ways to do this. Let's look at some of the 2D Sonic releases and collections over the years. First up is Sonic Jam on the Sega Saturn. This has some nice extra features like Spin Dash in Sonic 1 and Time Attacks, but is missing Sonic CD. The footage here looks slow to me. It could well be because it's a PAL version. This is the thing you need to watch out for when playing on old or original hardware. You may be accidentally giving yourself a worse experience than necessary. You also need to pay attention to image quality when converting to modern TVs. This is where the Mega SG seems like a good idea, because you can pay for someone to solve these problems for you, assuming they get it right, of course. Next up, the Sonic and Knuckles collection for PC, an incomplete collection, and there doesn't appear to be Time Attack mode. Also, some of the best music in Sonic 3 has been swapped out for very poor quality alternatives. The Sonic Mega collection is more complete, but we're missing Sonic CD, Time Attacks, and Spin Dash from Sonic 1. As we go through these releases, it becomes apparent Sega isn't building on its features with each version into the next, but is adding them and removing them in such a way it's difficult to pick out any definitive version until something interesting happened. When we get to the PS3 360 generation, Sega chucks out its usual Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, but also Sonic CD, and if we take a look at this version, it's something special. It's got achievements, leaderboards, unlockable Tails playthrough, and widescreen. Widescreen. For me, this is a huge feature. It looks fantastic, it gives you more look ahead to go fast. The Sonic 1 and 2 don't have this, so what's going on? Well, in 2009, a man called Christian Whitehead, aka Taxman, emerged from the Sonic fan scene with a proof of concept video of Sonic CD running on an iPhone in his very own custom engine. Somehow, by 2011, he had managed to convince Sega to officially release this port on several platforms, and this led him to teaming up with Simon Stealth Thomley to give the same treatment to Sonic 1 and 2. For some reason, these versions did not make it onto console and PC. Then, in 2017, this work reached its logical conclusion, a new 2D Sonic game, the highest rated Sonic game in 25 years, Sonic Mania.
God!
2, we're going to take a look at these amazing ports and think of how to liberate them from their mobile shackles.